Bill Miller, a billionaire, is doubling down and calling Bitcoin insurance against financial disaster. Just to be clear, Bill Miller made his billions investing wisely. He is highly respected in the old world. People listen to him when he speaks, and he isn't compromising on his long-term bullishness for Bitcoin. Let me play you a short clip. But first, let me give you an example. This is just one reason why Bitcoin is so valuable. Western Union stopped sending money to Afghanistan and no longer took it from Afghanistan after the US pulled out. You are fine if you have Bitcoin. Your Bitcoin is always there. If you have a smartphone, you can send it anywhere in the world. Bitcoin is therefore better from a monetary perspective. What about the store of value? This is the 60-second clip by Bill Miller explaining why Bitcoin is better for gold from both a supply and demand perspective. This is what you should see. This is the key to Bitcoin.
So that's my key to Bitcoin is that it's the only economic entity in the world, certainly monetary, but just call it economic entity in the world, that the supply is unaffected by the demand. So, if gold, what's gold, $1,800 today, something like that. If gold was $18,000 instead of $1,800, there'd be a lot more gold mined. So gold that was uneconomic to mine today would become economic. And Charlie Munger has said, I think at the Berkshire meeting, that he expects that any fiat currency in 100 years will be worth zero compared to what it's worth today. That's because they keep creating more of it. And with Bitcoin, there's the supply this year will grow about 1.7% maybe. And so the only question you have to ask about Bitcoin is, over the long term, will the demand exceed, in essence, 1.7, then 1.5%, then all the way down to zero? And I think it's going to grow. Demand's going to grow faster than that. So
This is true when people desire more gold from the earth. They can get more Bitcoin, and they will be able to do so regardless of how many miners are logged in or out. The block reward remains the same, regardless of how many miners are logged in or out. It doesn't matter if they have twice the Bitcoin this month as last month. The Bitcoin protocol keeps going. No matter what people do, the ticking keeps on producing.